a trip here tonight, all the way from Montreal. I like this guy, and I know you will too. Please give a very warm welcome to Carlin Potter!
Hey, how's everyone doing tonight? Good? I'm doing pretty good. So I got this job recently working for this cell phone company. And I work in the cancellations department, so whenever a customer wants to cancel, I'm basically the guy who tries to convince them not to. I haven't been there very long, but I actually have a lot of experience, mostly because I've been dumped by a lot of women. And the conversations are generally pretty similar. Customer will call in, I'll be like, hello, my name's Carlin, how can I help you today? You what? What do you mean you want to end the 3-year agreement? I thought we had something special. I thought everything was going so well. I was gonna give you more minutes. We could have had more time together. We could have talked more. I don't understand. It's that Rogers guy, isn't it? But the whole thing, it got me thinking, and it made me realize relationships would work a lot better as a whole if they work like cell phone agreements. I don't mean like a lifelong thing, like marriage is just way too much of a commitment for me. I mean like a 2 or 3 year agreement where in exchange for dinners, romance, candles, and all that crap from the guy, the woman agrees to have sex with him for the next 2 to 3 years. You know, and every 2 or 3 years, like a cell phone agreement, you can upgrade and get a new model. I really think this could work, especially if the other person wants to break up with you. Because that's when the early cancellation fee kicks in. Yeah, let's see how much she's willing to dump you when it'll cost her $500 to do it. It'll be the first time somebody paid not to have sex. But I have a lot of downtime at work, and so I spend most of it surfing the internet. And I came across this website that was offering this really interesting service. Basically, for a fee, guys could pay to play video games with a girl and video chat with them at the same time. This is either the most brilliant or the most depraved and depressing thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, okay, seriously, how much of a nerd do you have to be to pay a woman not to have sex with you, but to play video games with you? Over the internet. The way I see it, if you're going to pay a woman to spend time with you, she should either be a hooker or your wife. Maybe both if you're Tiger Woods. Now I know, okay, I'm making fun of it, but clearly I look like the type of guy who would use that sort of thing, right? Well, you know, I said, okay, you know, I'm making fun of it, I'll try it. Now my credit card is maxed out. And every time I log into Xbox Live, I feel like I'm going into a whorehouse. And my gamer score has just completely dropped because I keep losing to women with big tits and a webcam. On the bright side, though, I do have a great trick for cleaning the semen off my Xbox remotes. But on a lighter topic, speaking of dating, I was dating this girl a while back, and everything was going well. Until she started talking to me about this Edward Cullen guy. Oh good, we have some fans. In case you don't know who he is, he's the creepy stalker vampire guy from the Twilight series, which is the worst movie ever. Based on the worst book ever. Anyway, she's telling me about how great this guy is, and I decided to find out what all the fuss is about and read the books for myself. I'm actually really glad I did it, because I ended up learning a lot about women from these books. For example, women love it when you follow them around everywhere they go. Stare at them for long periods of time. Like they're a freshly grilled steak. And like you haven't eaten in about a month. This, I guarantee you, will get their attention. So, after reading about all this, I decided it was time to put it into practice. It turns out, no matter how sweet and romantic your intentions are, breaking into a woman's house in the middle of the night, just so you can watch her sleep, not really the right way to go about it. It will get the police's attention, especially since she's usually the one calling them. So yeah, needless to say, I'm single now. And I haven't really seen her since. But it's okay. I know I'm going to see her again one day. We have a court hearing next week for my restraining order. Well, that. And I'm suing her for breaking our dating contract. Bitch won't pay her early cancellation fees. Anyway, that's been my time, guys.
Carlin Potter! Yes! Very exciting. Guys, I want to let you in. You've seen a couple comics tonight. I'm going to let you know something. A big part of doing stand-up comedy is confidence, right? That's a major part of it. Maybe you're thinking about doing it. It's huge. I wish sometimes